Hello, everyone. Let's get right into it. Today, we're going to talk about something incredibly powerful that each one of us has access to, our imagination. More specifically, we're going to get deep into how we can use our imagination effectively to create the life we desire. If you're looking for a way to truly understand how to manifest the life you've always dreamed of, you've come to the right place. So, let's begin. First things first, let's talk about feelings. It's not just about thinking of what you want, but truly feeling what it would be like to already have it. This is where many people miss the mark. They think that visualizing something is enough, but visualization without the accompanying feeling lacks the power to create lasting change in your life. Feeling is the secret. You see, imagination is not just a tool for daydreaming or escaping the world. It is the most powerful tool you have for shaping reality. And the key to unlocking the full potential of your imagination lies in your ability to feel what you imagine as if it's already happening right now. The moment you can feel what you imagine, whether it's success, love, health, or abundance, you are no longer merely thinking about it, you are living it. Your mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what you imagine to be real. That's why your imagination is such a potent force for change. Let's take a moment to truly understand this. If you were to imagine a beautiful scene, a place you've always wanted to visit, your mind immediately begins to fill in the details. You can see the colors, hear the sounds, and even feel the temperature of the air. This is the power of imagination at work. But here's where the real magic happens. When you begin to feel the emotions associated with that imagined scene, whether it's peace, excitement, or joy, you've tapped into the core of manifestation. Now, how do you do this? It's simpler than you might think. Begin by closing your eyes and imagining the thing you want. But don't just visualize it, feel it. Feel the joy of already having it. Feel the gratitude for it being part of your life. Feel the sense of accomplishment or peace that comes with it. This is where the real shift occurs. You see, your feelings are the key that unlocks the door to your desired reality. When you do this consistently, something incredible begins to happen. Your subconscious mind starts to accept this feeling as your new reality. And as a result, your outer world begins to reflect that inner change. It's all about consistency. The more you do it, the more you begin to align with what you are imagining. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions all begin to harmonize with your desires. Let's pause for a moment to understand why this works. Your subconscious mind is not bound by time and space. It doesn't operate in the same way your conscious mind does. When you imagine something vividly and feel the emotions tied to it, your subconscious accepts it as your current reality. It doesn't know the difference between something that is actually happening and something that you vividly imagined. And that's the key. Your subconscious mind will then begin to guide you toward actions that are in alignment with what you've imagined. It's almost like having an internal GPS system that points you toward the life you desire, based on the feelings you have cultivated through your imagination. But there's something even more powerful at play here, the law of attraction. When you feel what you imagine, you begin to vibrate at the frequency of that desire. And as you continue to do this, you start to attract circumstances, people, and opportunities that align with that frequency. It's as if the universe is responding to your vibration and bringing you what you are energetically aligned with. So, how do you make this process even more effective? The key is to engage with your imagination regularly and with purpose. Don't wait for inspiration to strike. Set aside time each day to consciously use your imagination. Create vivid, emotionally charged mental images of the life you want to create, and allow yourself to feel the emotions as though it's already happening. When you do this, you begin to shift the energy around you. Now, you may be wondering, but what if it doesn't feel real? What if I can't truly feel the emotions of what I want? That's a natural concern, and it's important to acknowledge it. The key here is practice. The more you practice, the more real it becomes. Start small. Imagine simple things that bring you joy. See yourself in a place of peace and happiness. As you build this muscle, you'll find that it becomes easier to feel deeply connected to your desires. You must also be patient. Change doesn't happen overnight. But every time you practice, you're laying the foundation for something incredible. Your mind is being trained to focus on what you want, not what you don't want. And the more you do this, the stronger your belief in your own ability to create the life you desire becomes. Another important aspect of using imagination effectively is to maintain a sense of detachment. What does this mean? It means you shouldn't become overly attached to the how of your desires. Let go of the need to control how things will unfold. Instead, focus on the end result, the feeling of already having what you want. Trust that the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, will bring you what you desire in the most appropriate way. You don't need to struggle or fight to make your desires a reality. The secret is that ease is a natural part of creation. The universe operates on a frequency of flow, and you can tap into this flow by simply aligning your feelings with your desires. It's not about forcing things into existence but allowing them to unfold naturally as a result of the energy you emit. This is why the feeling aspect is so vital. It's what sets the universe in motion to bring about the conditions that will match the internal state you've created. It's important, however, to stay detached from the outcome while also feeling deeply connected to your vision. This balance allows you to remain in the state of having, without obsessing over how it will show up in your life. The more you relax into the process, trusting that everything will unfold as it should, the faster your desires will manifest. Allow the universe to surprise you with the ways it brings what you want into your life. This idea of detachment can be a challenge, especially if you're used to worrying about the details. But trust me, the more you practice imagining and feeling your desires without worrying about how they will manifest, the quicker they will appear in your life. Your only job is to feel as if it's already done. That's the secret. As we continue this journey of understanding the power of imagination, remember that it's not about wishing or hoping for things to change. It's about consciously using your imagination to create the reality you want to live in. It's about feeling what you desire, as though it's already yours. Your imagination is like a seed. When you plant it with the feeling of having what you want, you nurture that seed with the power of emotion. Over time, with consistency and patience, that seed begins to grow, and your external world begins to reflect your internal vision. I want to leave you with a final thought: you are not a passive observer in this world. You are an active creator. Every thought you think, every feeling you feel, and every image you hold in your mind is shaping your reality. It's time to take control of that power and use it to design the life you've always dreamed of. So, from this moment forward, make a commitment to yourself. Commit to using your imagination and feeling the emotions of your desires as if they're already here. Commit to creating the life you want, with the full understanding that it's already on its way. You have the power to shape your world with your imagination. And as you do this, remember that feeling is the secret. The more you feel the reality you desire, the more it becomes your reality. Thank you for spending this time with me. I encourage you to start using your imagination today. Allow yourself to feel the emotions of your desires, and watch as your world begins to shift. Now, let's move forward with confidence, knowing that we have everything we need within us to create the life we want. When you combine imagination with feeling, your desires are no longer far off. They are close, within reach, and just waiting to become your reality. The process doesn't have to be difficult, and it doesn't have to take years. With consistency and focus, you can begin to create change in your life immediately. Remember, it's not about the how of your desires, but the feeling of already having them. Your imagination is your creative tool, and the more you use it, the more you align with your desires. You have all the tools you need to create the life you want. Trust in your imagination, trust in the power of your feelings, and trust in the universe's ability to bring your desires into form. If you've enjoyed this message and found it helpful, I invite you to show your support. Liking this video is a simple but effective way to encourage more content like this, and subscribing to the channel ensures that you never miss out on the valuable insights and teachings we share here. Your support allows us to keep creating content that helps guide you toward a more fulfilling life.